turnovers. What did you?
Well, yeah, that's. I mean, look, I didn't. I mean, the things in the game to me were the turnovers. 15's too many, and we bunched them there, and they got on a little bit of a run. It makes it very tough to get back. I didn't think we did a bad job in transition defense, other than turning the ball over. We had one really bad time where Wade ran out, got behind us on a dunk. Okay. But I thought that was bad. We gave them a few too many layups, but I actually thought our half-court defense, for the most part, was pretty good against a very good team. Our offense was just bad. I thought early in the game we moved the ball very well. We got pretty much early in the game the same shots we got in Miami. We didn't knock them down. We got ourselves in a hole. We sort of climbed out of it. But 15 turnovers, and then when you shoot better from 3 than you do from 2, we had a lot of trouble converting anything in the paint. I mean, their length, their athleticism, whatever. But when you're shooting 35% from 2-point range and 50% at the free throw line, you don't leave yourself much of a chance. I mean, if you can make free throws and make some shots in the paint, you can stay in the game. I was not disappointed in our effort. I didn't think our guys quit. I thought we got frustrated on 2 occasions in the game. We called timeouts, and I thought our guys gathered themselves pretty well. I don't think it was an effort thing. I thought their defense was outstanding, and I didn't think they got a lot more aggressive on our pick and rolls tonight, and we didn't play well against that. That part of it is on me. I think I've got to do a better job teaching our guys what we want in those situations. There's a lot of things open if they're going to be that aggressive on the pick and rolls. I think we should have been able to take advantage, but obviously, I didn't have us prepared enough for that. But I didn't think we ever quit on the thing. We kept fighting. We just couldn't. When we scored, we couldn't stop, and when we stopped, we couldn't score. We could never, but it happens some nights. I mean, and look, give them a lot of credit. I thought defensively, especially, they were outstanding.
What was the deal with Jay Rich?
We don't know. We really, literally don't have any idea. He went out there and he got chest pains, and their 2 team doctors looked at him, Harlan Selznick and then Ed Neff, the cardiologist. They took him for a chest x-ray. They literally don't have any idea, but we'll find out. It was chest pain. He was in a lot of discomfort, and it happened, literally, I don't know, less than an hour before the game is when I found out.
Was he doing something? Or
I think he went out on the floor shooting. I'm not even sure he made it that far, but I think he did. Brian, I'm not even sure on that. I just know Keon came in to me when I was sitting talking to the ABC people and said he had chest pains and they were going to get the doctors in to look at him. So,
aren't you the guys who have chest pains?
I do, but my chest pain's Dwyane Wade. Okay, but yeah, no. So we don't really know what it is, and we won't know. Hopefully we'll know tomorrow, but it's when we can, in this schedule, getting to another doctor or whatever.
You would talk about turning the ball and how they feed on that. The number one offense.
And we didn't like.
It wasn't bad. A lot of bad passes.
There were some though. And enough. And in a game like that, when you're, it was. Here's what I thought in the game. We were struggling like hell offensively, so we're struggling to score enough, and then they get the one possession where they get 3 shots, and Battier rattles in a 3 finally. It's like you're struggling. You got to come up with that ball, but it's not like all night we weren't rebounding. You know what I'm saying? And then we'd go down and we're making a play and we miss a layup or we turn over and they go. So all of those things just get magnified because, you need everything, all of those plays. You can't have turnovers. You got to get every rebound when you're struggling offensively. When the real problem was that we were struggling offensively.
That's the Glenn Davis you needed, the way he was.
He played really, really hard. I thought Glenn played really, really hard, and went after it very, very hard. Yeah, I did. I liked it. And Q continues to play well. JJ played very well. So there were some bright spots in there, not a lot, but some.
How good was Dwyane tonight?
Well, I mean, he pretty much. I mean, nothing I hadn't seen. You know, pretty much normal.
How about the Heat, Jen? I'm not looking for false praise, but you've seen them the last couple of years. What are they? They've blown out 6 straight teams. I think double figures. I guess they're going to have stretches like that. What do you see different, if anything?
Well, I've said, Dave, you know, you missed all my talking this week, which is really your loss. But
Believe me, it is.
yeah. But I've said 3 things. I think number one, they're together. Okay, so they've been together longer, and they didn't get to where they thought they were going to get last year. So they're together. They know each other better, and they're hungry. So number one. Number 2, I think they have a lot more depth. I mean, Mike Miller's healthy. Adonis is healthy. Norris Cole was a great pickup. So I see their depth being a lot better. And then I just think a huge part of it, even though he wasn't spectacular tonight, I think they've settled their point guard position. And you know, last year they went with a lot of different guys. I mean, Mario was in there, and then I don't even know if Carlos Arroyo was starting early in the year, and then Bibby at the end of the year, and it was all up and down. But now they've settled, and Mario's having a great year. So I think for those 3 reasons, they're considerably better. And I'll give you a 4th. I think even though he struggled a little bit lately, I think what Eric did with their offensive system involved Bosch a lot more with no expense to James or Wade. So, you know, I think there's a lot of reasons they're better, you know. But we'll look forward to getting back at them again, you know, after the break in March. I mean, it's been 2 games, and we've gotten each other once. And, you know, I think there's some things we can do to play better. I'm sure Eric thinks there's things they can do to play better.